place finisher, 9 years old, and running a 10K in an hour 3 even. That would be Kyla Burke. Kyla, 9 years old, running a 10K, coming in first in her age group. Nice. All right, and just to balance things a little bit, we'll move up to our teams. And we don't have any female teams, so we look at first place in the boys running in the teams. Our first place running a time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, 24 seconds, 14-year-old Julian Ledger. Julian, you look pretty old. You look older than 14. Just a little bit. Julian, where are you? Running your 10K. You should get a first place award here. All right, let's move up to men in the 20s. There's Julian, with a little help from Batman today. Men in the 20s, your first place, male in the 20s, running a time of 46:20, Tommy Benning. Tommy, getting ready for a 4th of July run. Nicely done. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you being here. All right, females in the 20s. We'll start with your third place female. A time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 59 seconds. That would be Amanda Denley. Amanda? Nice running. Your second place female in the 20s. A time of 1 hour and 20 seconds. 21 seconds faster next time. That's okay. Sarah Martin. Sarah. So close. Gives you something to shoot for next time. And your first place female in the 20s, a time of 55:53, Angela Hovest. Angela. Nice running this morning. All right, men in the 30s now. Your third place finisher with a time of 45 minutes even, Cody Johnson. Cody. Your second place male, a time of 41:27, Charles Collar. Charles. And Charles running just behind our first place finisher. Your first place male with a time of 40:10, that would be Dustin Jones. Dustin. Taking a look at the females now in the 30s. Your third place female, a time of 1 hour, 2 minutes and 57 seconds, Carolyn Watt. Carolyn. Your second place female in the 30s, a time of 57:20. That's Julia Gruner. Julia. And your first place female in the 30s with a time of 50:46, Kirsten Kohler. More families that run. This is great. All right. Men in the 40s. Your third place finisher, a time of 45:52. That is Nathaniel Robinson. Nathaniel. Your second place male in the 40s, a time of 45:51. Coming up from Colorado Springs even, Chris Kuchenbaker. Chris. Thank you, Chris. And your first place male in the 40s, a time of 44:07. This would be Brandon Wyszynski. Brandon. And he runs to the podium even. Nicely. Didn't get enough. Women in the 40s now. We'll start with your third place finisher. A time of 58:49. That is Ursula Giron.
So,
Ursula?
hey, you're going to help me do the swim time for the triathlon.
She's chewing. Finish your chewing before you get here. Get you ready for the Oscars or the Emmys, you know. Your second place female in the 40s, running a time this morning of 57:55. That would be Bronwyn Clark. Bronwyn, where are you today? And your first place female in the 40s, running the 10K today with a time of 57:52. She didn't get enough dancing last night. That would be Carrie Radman. Carrie. Now, males in the 50s, going up an age bracket. Let's look at your third place finisher, a time of 55:57, Scott Dalton. Scott. Your second place male, a time of 46:20. That's Ted Benning. Ted. Nice running today, Ted. Way under your age. Way under. And your first place male in the 50s, running a time of 44:36. That's Jim Langley. Jim, who we've seen here before. All right, females in the 50s now. Third place female with a time of 1:07:22. That is Karen Garvey. Karen, your third place finisher. Your second place female in the 50s, the time of 59:11, Leanne Davis. Leanne. And your first place female in the 50s with a time of 56:57, Diane Nuss. Diane. Nice running today. And males in the 60s. Your third place male in the 60s running the 10K today in 58:45. That's Niles Downing. Niles? Good running today, Niles. Oh, he's got a tie. I know where he'll be in 3 or 4 minutes. Your second place male with a time of 58:20. That is Bob Rock. How many times has he gotten jokes about that? You rock, Rock. Every day, he says. Well, you can add today to your list. And your first place male in the 60s. Coming in first, winning his age group, a time of 50:44, Ed King. Ed. Dressed in black, aren't you warm enough? Man, you're tough. And our last award is females 70 and up. Yeah, look at this. I hope she doesn't mind me saying her age. Running the 10K in under an hour. 59:03. I hope she doesn't mind saying she's 72 years old, taking first place in her age group. Elizabeth Cusack. Elizabeth. Way under her age in the 10K. Nicely done, Elizabeth. Look at this. 59:03. Yikes. Nice job. All right. Are you wearing a tie around your neck? And I don't mean the one on your shirt. Come up here. Oh. That's a great touch. Really a great touch with this. So, you know, it's Father's Day. We're doing the Father's Day 5K and 10K. Come up on stage. Let's make them, let's get you all up here. And single file right across. If you can do single file. Jeez, we didn't have this many people last year. Perfect. Come on up here. So Sarah and I are going to take a peek here and see what we... Now, come on, get up there. No, we can sweep. Did you run with all of those? All of them. Somebody went to Goodwill yesterday. You know, it was a 50% day yesterday. How many do you have on?
John the Baptist.
10, a full, oh, and 11, one in the hair. So almost a dozen here. This one's kind of pretty here, Sarah. You know, I don't know if that's for some people. That's not ugly. That's kind of a nice size. This one, my man. Put that back in there. That's no, man. Did you get that from your wife? It's a lovely tie, but man, that's not attractive. I don't know where we start with the 11, but you know. You're over the top. Oh, wait, that's ugly.
Mike.
Here's a guy who's going to help us feel a little cooler
coming right
today.
around the corner.
with mint and candy cane. But I gotta tell you, it's this guy. That's a nice touch. You know, we might, that might be something here for us to contemplate. Now, for those of you in the back, you can't see this, but this guy, you know, following on the heels of the 10-time lady, the 11-time lady, wearing 2 today, but the blue one, you can't see, has the Pillsbury Doughboy all over it. So I feel like, you know, that gets a little special mention with the Pillsbury Doughboy. And then the lovely ladies here, one with Sesame Street, pure silk, I might add. For some people of certain ages, not an ugly tie, because Sesame Street is very important to them, but still very colorful today. This I love because of the clip-on. That's, you know, everyone else is a real tie, right? Only clip-on that we have today. Make a mention of this. And this guy that, you know, for certain people, it's not an ugly tie, but it's got some designs that I don't know if you can get away with tomorrow at work. So, Sarah and I are going to step back here and consult a little bit and kind of see who might we think would be our placer. So just listen to Bob Seger for just a minute.
Yeah, I don't think they do either. I'm not sure they care about the movie. Yeah, I never stuck around.
Okay, so the judges have conferred. You know, Price Waterhouse comes out with a briefcase and we unlock it and everything. So we're going to start with a 3rd place. And because, you know, it's Father's Day and there's that, you know, connotation that dads, you know, there's that picture that we all have of Dad, the old retro Dad. So we have cigar-themed prizes for everyone today. So we're going to start with our 3rd place, which will get a beautiful little lighter and a cigar cutter. And that's going to go to our 3rd place winner, the gentleman with the Pillsbury Doughboy over here. And your name is? Kevin. Kevin gets his 3rd place. I'm going to tell you that without the Pillsbury Doughboy, you wouldn't have placed. That was the thing that, and I might add, the thing that really makes it ugly is the beautiful stain right in the middle of it. That I don't want to know what it is. Just tell everyone it's something while you were cooking, because it's the Pillsbury Doughboy. Our 2nd place finisher is going to get 6 beautiful cigars from the Dominican Republic, hand rolled. These are real. This is not candy or bubble gum. These are real things for Dad. And for somebody who really put the effort into it, who walked in here with 11 ties, it wasn't just an ugly tie. She said, no, I'm not just going to wear uglies. I'm going to wear a lot of them. And your name is? Chelsea takes our 2nd place with 6 cigars here this morning. And our 1st place is going to get a beautiful humidor with 10 cigars already in it. Now, the humidor doesn't need to be used as a humidor if you want to use it for something else, like storing something else that's illegal in Colorado. You're more than welcome to, but it's your father, you know, if you want to do it. But our 1st place today is going to go to the guy who really went over the top with the pipe, because that's the touch. You have that look like, oh, I'm the dad, I wear the pipe. So you have to listen to me. And your name is? Nice, Doug. Doug is your 1st place winner in the ugly tie contest, because he not only wears an ugly tie, but he's got a beautiful pipe here too. So thank you everybody for being part of our contest today and for being here for the 10K and the 5K runs on Father's Day. We hope you go enjoy the rest of your day with your fathers, whether they are with you or just in your memory. We will see you next month for our Sand Creek run on July 11th, the 5K, 10K, and half marathon.
Woo! Can we shut everything down? Yep. Okay.